What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Millennial Nurse TV. This is Lois. You already know who I am. Stop playing. Anyways, this video is litty. I'm actually literally outside because, y'all, it's 4 a.m. Y'all know I'm a night shift nurse. I'm literally just up. I cannot sleep. And I was like, instead of, wasting time on social media, let's knock out a video or two. So that's what we're doing right now. Anyways, this video's litty. All my videos are litty. Stop playing. This video is litty. We're going to be talking about 3 helpful tips that could help travel nurses once y'all get to the assignment. This is going to be good for current travel nurses, future travel nurses, nurses in general. And then at the end of this video, y'all, I'm going to give you guys an update on how my current Miami assignment is going. This assignment has been different in a good way, different in a bad way, so we'll talk about all that. Tap in. Y'all, let's just go ahead and jump into it. The very first tip that would be helpful for travel nurses especially is to be extra helpful on the unit. It sucks that I even have to say this, but I've worked with a bunch of nurses in general, but unfortunately some travel nurses, they get on the unit, they feel like, I'm only here for a short time, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And yeah, they're not offering anybody any help. They're not helping anybody set up with their admissions, none of that. Like, you do not want to be that nurse in general, but especially as a travel nurse, we're there to help. We're literally there to help. We're getting paid thousands weekly. Don't just sit there. Like, help your coworkers. Also, another reason why you should be helpful is because, you just want to be that coworker, but also you might want to extend. Like, people forget that you might really get to a hospital, love it, and want to keep extending. If you're great on the unit, the managers know you, they love you, the coworkers love you like staff, they're gonna keep extending you. This happened to me earlier in the year when I was in LA. My contract ended, technically. Rates dropped, but I asked the manager, hey, I like it here, can I keep extending? She said okay, and guess what? They kept me at my same crisis rate. This is when everyone was making $2,000 a week and all that. I was still on my crisis rate. So you just never know. So just be a good coworker, be nice, help people, and all that. All right, second tip. We're making a lot of money. It's obvious, it's everywhere, it's not a secret, it is what it is. And guess what? These staff nurses, they know. Like, my assignment right now, they know, because there's a bunch of travelers at this current hospital. It's a bunch of us. Like, I work with probably half travel nurses, half staff every shift. So they know. Try to avoid talking money with staff nurses unless they have openly told you, hey, I'm kind of interested in travel nursing, can you give me some information? Then I'll share what I'm making. I'll share some Facebook pages. I have a current coworker right now who is about to quit her job because they're firing all the nurses there who didn't want to get a vaccine. That's another video. I'm actually about to do that video next, so tap in for that vaccine video coming after this one. But yeah, she's quitting. She doesn't want to get the vaccine, so she wants to travel nurse. So in that situation, I showed her some of her options, how much money she could make and all that. But in general, do not talk money with staff nurses because they are mad, like literally big mad, that you're coming in, you're making racks, and they making $30 an hour. As if that's my fault. Sis, you could go travel. Sir, you could go travel too. Why are you mad at me? But yeah, don't do that. It's just bad vibes, bad energy, and it's just something you want to avoid. Also, not just talking money with staff nurses, like especially on Friday when it's payday and all that. If you're gonna be excited about your check with other travelers, because we talk about money, that we do, keep it on the low ski, go to the break room. Like, I've been on units where paycheck, y'all know I work night shift, paycheck will hit 2-3 a.m. and dang bro, 10K a week, all that. Like, my check this week 10K, my check this week 9K. Y'all do not want to be doing that. It sucks to suck for the staff nurses, but it's just not worth it. Bad vibes, all that. So yeah, second tip, try to avoid talking money with staff nurses. Last tip for you guys with travel nursing: just go in ready that everything is gonna be different. Like, travel nursing is all about being adaptable, being comfortable, being uncomfortable. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to be adaptable. You have to know that everything is going to be a little different. Like, on this assignment, it's some travel nurses who literally complain, oh, I've never seen this before. Oh, y'all do it like this. Sis, this may be your first assignment. This is my 9th. I'm telling you, every hospital does something differently. So do not go in acting like, oh, this is ghetto. It might be ghetto, but just keep it in your head like, oh, okay, so this is how we do things here. You know what I mean? And I hope y'all notice how I said that. Try to, like, even when you're all talking to your coworkers or their managers, don't say, where do y'all keep y'all's glucometers? How do y'all do this? Like, act like you're a part of the team. Like, how do we do this here? Or where do we put this here? You know, little stuff. I got complimented the other day because I was looking for the glucometers on a unit, and I said, hey, where do we keep glucometers on this unit? And she was like, I love that. I was like, you love what? She said, you said we, not where do y'all keep it. Like, yes, I don't care about y'all. I'm only here for a few weeks, but while you're there, just embrace the change. Don't be stuck up. I feel like these are the basics. But yeah, go in knowing that everything is probably gonna be a little bit different than you're used to. So yeah, everything is gonna be different. Like, things are gonna be different. People call things different names in different locations. Whatever you want to call it. I'm only here for a few weeks. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a much easier time on your assignments going in with the mindset that this is gonna be different. I have to embrace change. I have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And then, yeah, in a few weeks, you're finna be out. Like, I'm tired of hearing complaints about stuff that you kind of knew was gonna happen. This is a travel nurse assignment in a different city, in a different hospital. Things are gonna be different. Don't be the nurse who gets on the unit and acts like, ew, like, oh my God, y'all use this? Why don't y'all use this? Like, literally just stop. It's annoying. So that's it. Those are it for my 3 tips for travel nurses that'll help you kind of do better on your units. Next, let's go ahead and talk about my Miami assignment and how everything has been going. Yo, I had to take a pause because Miami, like, don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I love Miami. I love the city. I think Miami is beautiful. Miami's actually probably like top 5 cities for me, like, in the USA. Okay, so let's start there. But I will say nursing in Miami is a little bit different. How do I put, I'm trying to like say this without sounding offensive. Let me just say, if you do not speak Spanish in South Miami, you're going to have a difficult time. And I say South Miami, my hospital is in South Miami, okay? I hear if you get further north, there's more English speaking, okay? This is me trying to be politically correct. But if you're gonna work in South, oh my God, all this noise is 4 a.m. Why are y'all up? They're probably looking at me like, why are you up? But yeah, like, working here, the language barrier is really a barrier. I don't know if it's just my hospital, but I literally, I'm not exaggerating, 80% of my patients do not speak a lick of English. I literally don't even feel like I'm in America. I feel like I'm in Mexico, I'm in Spain, I'm in Cuba, which I don't have a problem with, but language barrier is really a huge barrier out here. So respectfully, if you don't speak Spanish, please kind of prepare for that. I wish I kind of had a heads up about that a little bit. Like, you know, I learned Spanish in high school, you know, the basics, but that was years ago, sis. I know the basics. Hola, I know how to tell you I'm your nurse, and you know, certain meds, but that's it. Like, and these patients, it's not even like, oh, they can get by with a little English. Most of my patients on this assignment literally don't speak a lick of English. And that's, I've come to learn that, especially at my hospital, that's the normal. Literally, nurses give report to each other in Spanish. Doctors speak Spanish. Like, how did I not know this? And it's crazy because the patients here literally look at you like you're the crazy one. Like when I tell them like no habla español, they look at me like, how do you not speak Spanish? And I'm looking at them like, how do you not speak English? We are in America at the end of the day. Like, I know it's Miami and, you know, it's a lot of culture here, but at the end of the day, this is still America, where the #1 language is English. So they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm looking at y'all like, what's up? On this assignment, I actually got fired. Not from the job, but like a patient can fire you as their nurse. They can say, hey, I don't want this nurse anymore. This has never happened to me ever in my entire life. But yeah, I've had a patient fire me because I literally don't know how to speak Spanish. They literally called up to the unit and said, hey, I want a Spanish speaking nurse. And like, I don't really care, but it's like, dang, I mean, excuse me, I just thought we were in America at the end of the day. And yeah, it's kind of like normal out here. That's been very normalized. So yeah, I think that has been the biggest con of this assignment. I literally can't do my job without calling a coworker or using a translation system at the hospital. So it's like really annoying. Like, you get an admission, I can't can't ask you questions because you don't understand me, I don't understand you. If I'm given certain meds, you don't understand me, I don't understand you. You got a bunch of questions. I gotta wait and get my Spanish speaking coworker. You know, it's been slowing me down. So that's something I would like to give you guys a heads up about. If you plan on working in Miami maybe and you don't speak Spanish, or you're not like trying to learn big time before you come, maybe go like North Miami, or honestly go to Fort Lauderdale or something, because out here it's just a barrier, and it's really been slowing down my care. It just slows down everything. So that's just a little heads up. I wish I had that heads up. But yeah, if you're thinking about Miami travel nursing, just be aware of that. Outside of that, I have no complaints. My hospital has been great. The staff have been great. I have primarily been on a cardiac CCU unit, so a cardiac unit. So yeah, I haven't been doing too much COVID. I can only speak about my hospital, what I'm going through at this present moment. COVID, you know, we still have COVID units open in our hospital. I float there here and there, but for the most part, I've been working on COVID, and it's been great. Yeah, so that's it. I guess that's it for my update. Stay tuned for my vaccine video. It's gonna be spicy. I think I'll record it maybe inside because the noise is gonna blow me. Yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.